Yoni egg and womb healing session. So, what is a Yoni egg and what is it for? So, a Yoni egg is a egg-shaped stone or crystal that is used for healing and also used to help with tightening of the vaginal muscles. It can help with creating and experiencing orgasm. It can help with igniting and healing your sacral chakra. And it can also help with, if you have a either a black or a jasper, it can help with the root chakra, feeling safe, removing childhood traumas, sexual traumas, any sort of rape experiences can all be removed and healed with the Yoni egg, in addition to or in collaboration with the womb healing I'm going to be giving you. So a Yoni in Sanskrit means sacred space. Now, this is really our womb space. Our Yoni is everywhere from the vaginal canal and into the womb space. Now, the egg shape helps with tightening and toning the vaginal muscles. It can help with vaginismus or a lack of lubrication. A lot of times in menopause, you end up getting more dryness, or you get a lack of elasticity in the vaginal muscles. A Yoni egg is a really powerful tool to help heal the vaginal canal in that way. So there are both physical benefits and energetic or spiritual or mental benefits, all with the Yoni egg. Now, some Yoni eggs actually have holes drilled in them with a string that you can then pull it out of the vaginal canal with a string. I actually prefer them without any string or hole in them. And the way that you get them out, well, first, the way that you insert them is I like to insert them with the narrow side first and push it up into the vaginal canal. And when you're doing this, you can use that Kegel-like tightening of the vaginal muscles to help pull and suck it in, okay? And so to get it out, you would do that same backwards movement. You would literally push it out as if you're pushing out either a baby or urine. You use that same pushing out muscles to then push out the egg, and it'll just come out. I always suggest starting to use the egg in the bath. Now, if you're in the Magical Mothering Method program and know about the Magical Mothering womb healing space, this is a way to imitate a womb-like experience. And this is by having a nice warm candle-lit bath that has either Himalayan or sea salt in it to imitate that womb experience. This is a really safe and nurturing way to start using the Yoni egg in a way that feels nurturing and really protective, knowing that you're going to go into this space receiving full healing. The Yoni egg can be used for the physical sensations of tightening and lubricating and healing the tonal structure of the vaginal canal, but it can also be used as a healing tool. Now, to get the full benefits of the healing aspect, we want to incorporate it and integrate it with a womb healing. So I'm going to be leading you through a womb healing, but I want to first make sure that we cover all of the basics as far as what, how, and why. Ways to use your Yoni egg. The first one would be in that bath, that Magical Mothering womb space healing that I was sharing about. Another way is to simply insert it while you're laying in bed or relaxing, sitting on the couch. I would highly suggest only using and having the egg inserted for about 10 to 15 minutes at a time at first. Again, this is a muscle, so you're going to be building up these muscles. Just like any workout regimen, you don't want to be overworking these muscles and then tiring them out and fatiguing them and causing pain or traumas. The whole point of this is to create less trauma and to heal these muscles and to realign them specifically to be in alignment with you. Okay? So 10 to 15 minutes of use to begin with, and then of course you can build up to eventually having it in for an entire night while you're sleeping so that it can continue to do any trauma work and healing work throughout an entire night. But build up to that, please. If you have somewhat of a smaller yoni egg and you feel comfortable walking around with it, doing squats with it, again, at first you only want to use it for about 10 to 15 minutes at a time, and then go into longer stretches after you've built up. Maybe about once a week, up at about 15 to 20 minutes. And if you get really comfortable with it, then again, you can sleep within it overnight or walk around during the day, allowing for those Kegel muscles to get that full interaction and contracting and healing along with the rejuvenation that the yoni egg provides. The next question I get a lot and that we want to cover is, how do I clean my yoni egg? Now, simply before and after each use, you want to just make sure to clean it with soap and water. That's just a basic aspect. But then it's also going to need an energetic clearing and cleaning. Placing this into salt water is a really good way of clearing out any energies it might have collected over time. Also, you can smudge it, which is burning specific types of plant materials to put the smoke and burn and clear it energetically. Another really powerful way to clear your stone is to place it out in the full sun and moon and sun. So 3 full days. You can either do this at the new moon, the full moon, or any time in between, depending on what your intentions are. And lastly, I want to take notice on the aspect there are many types of yoni eggs. I do have quite a few yoni eggs available at the Magical Mothering shop, and you can check out all the different types. There's rose quartz, which are a pink. There's Naudilite, which has the fossils embedded in them, which is great for past traumas or healing any past experiences in your yoni space. There's also amethyst, which is really great for bringing in your vision and bringing clarity to your vision. I have an apatite egg. An apatite is really great for the sacral space because it not only deals with the throat chakra of not having such a hungry or overactive appetite and being insatiable, but it really helps with that addictive aspect, connecting it with the sacral chakra as well. Anything like dolomite or obsidian or jasper is a great yoni egg to use when you're working specifically with the root chakra and feeling safe or dealing with childhood traumas or rape or any sexual traumas that might have occurred, especially if they were repetitive in nature. Getting a root stone to do the yoni and the womb healing is a great addition. All right. So now we're going to go in and do the womb healing. For this, I'd like for you to be either lying down or feeling very safe. You could be in a chair sitting or in that Magical Mothering womb space in that bathtub. I want you to close your eyes and begin to feel in your body that everything is beginning to relax. And as you're beginning to relax, I want you to see yourself getting very small. I want you to see yourself getting so small, in fact, that you're the size of about an ant. Maybe even the size, in between the size of an ant and a grasshopper, but you. So get to a very small size. And I want you to begin to stand at the opening of your vaginal canal. You're going to be at the vulva where your lips are, and you're going to be able to walk into that vaginal canal. Now I want you to begin walking through this tunnel, and I want you to see what the walls feel like. I want you to see whether they're smooth or hard, whether they're spiked or bubbly. I want you to notice the shape, the color, the texture, the softness or hardness as you're walking through. I want you to begin to touch and feel and see if there's anything on the wall of the vaginal canal. Begin to walk through the entire length of it. taking notice of any of these shapes, colors, or designs in the wall. Now I want you to get to the opening of the womb space. Take a moment and pause here and know that whatever you find in this womb space, know that it is the perfect timing to find it. Know that it is the perfect timing to discover whatever is here and whatever has been hidden from you or been locked away in here. Know that you are ready to discover this, and you are ready to heal, and you are ready to move forward with your life. Step into your womb space now and take notice of all that is here. I want you to first find and feel whether it is cold or warm, harsh, whether it is void of feeling, whether it is alive and vibrant. And as you're feeling these, I want you to begin to notice that there is something in your hand that will create light, whether it's a lighter, a torch, a match, a lantern, whatever it is. I want you to, at the step of my fingers, to light it up. Now, as your womb space is now lit up, I want you to look around. I want you to see whether it is a harsh, spiky, violent space, or it is somewhere in the middle, or it is soft and loving and nurturing. Take notice of how it feels, what it looks like, what the walls are like. And I want you to take your hands in your miniature size that you are and begin wiping along the walls, transforming them to whatever would feel the most nurturing, healing, loving, whether they have amethyst or crystals or aragonite or anything on the walls. Allow for them to be whatever smoothness or crystals or hardness or soft or pillowy or velvety, whatever feels most in alignment. Shift all the walls of your womb space. And now I want you to decorate or nest in your womb space. I want you to fill it with pillows and soft and luxurious things that make you feel so lavish. I don't want any scarcity to happen in your womb space. I want you to adorn your womb space with the most lavish, most abundant and healing and with no hindrance whatsoever. I want it to be completely filled with things that feel so luxurious to you and that would just nurture and nourish you. And now I want you to sit down on whatever you adorned and lavishly decorated this space with. I want you to feel that this is your space of creativity. The snap of my fingers, I want you to see in front of you any artistic supplies there that would just light you up. I want you to see if you need to fill up the whole room or a full half of the room with all sorts of artistic expressions, supplies. Please do so. And I want you to come to this space in your mind's eye whenever you need some inspiration or passion or reigniting or to feel juicy or alive. You can imagine that you can feel absolute 100% orgasmic pleasure whenever you are in this space. If there is anything still lurking in the shadows of this space, I want you to go and find them. If there's any treasure chests that are filled with memories or traumas, I want you to go to this space now. When you find this treasure chest, before you open it, I want you to see and know that whatever is hidden in here is going to be a part of your integration and your unique abilities. The experiences that are in this chest are a part of your healing and a part of who you are. Your gifts, your abilities, your creativity, your amazingness is because of these experiences, not despite them. So when you're ready, open this chest and begin to look inside. You will come back and revisit this chest as many times as you need to until you can look at each of these experiences, feel them deeply, allow for them to move through you and release them, and see these experiences simply a part of your being. They did not break you. They made you into who and what you are so that you can give the gifts and abilities that you have to the world in a way that makes you understand and heal those who have suffered or had these similar experiences. Breathe through the sifting and the sorting of these memories and experiences. And if you want to take the whole chest and integrate it fully and completely right away, you can. If you want to sift through and go through the memories, then you can go through and watch this video as many times as you need in order to get through that process. Know that this doesn't have to be something that happens in a single session. This can be something that you can integrate and unravel and be with for as long as you need to. If you need to visit the Magical Mothering Method week 3 and go through the timeline therapy that is there so that you're not reliving the experiences but just gathering the information and the valuable lessons from them, you can do so by visiting magicalmothering.com. Know that you are not alone in this healing process. I am here at any time to support and help you along in your journey. Now that you have this lavishly luxurious space to come to create, to be reignited, to get energized and passionate, and to also sort through the traumas in a way that is healing and integrative, I want you to begin to wrap up this entire scene, this entire womb and vaginal canal in a beautiful bright light of whatever color of your choosing. Wrap it up in a beautiful bright light and pull it into your heart space and integrate this space completely and fully. And then bring it into your sacral space and integrate it fully and into your body, with your heart being unconditional loving towards yourself, and your sacral space is where it's going to stay. Breathe in the integration that has happened through this womb healing, and know that this recording is here for you anytime you want to revisit it. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back to the present moment. Thank you so much for going through this healing and being a part, letting me be a part of the healing journey with you. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you soon.